means harvest and grain in the bin. Autumn means farmers are bringing fruit in. It means summer's blooming has given its yield. Autumn means high tide in orchard and field. Good gardening morning. Welcome to autumn. I know we're headed into November. The kale and cauliflower are planted and doing well, although I am starting more kale and spinach inside. On this side you see the zipper cream peas finishing up. I didn't harvest much of this, but it looks like it's going to help the bed a lot. Here's some of the lettuce planted next to the fence. Alongside are beans that came up as volunteers. Rattlesnake pole beans came up, and well, we're going to get a couple of harvests off of them for a few meals, as not many beans came up since they were volunteered. English peas are plumping up. These are Mr. Big English peas, and as you can see, they are good examples of their name. Then we move to the next plot, and you'll see the pak choy has grown a lot. The bug pressure has been light, but there's still some bug pressure on these, and I don't spray. Here's the wheat. The wheat is coming up, and it should be where it needs to be before the first frost. It's amazing to see the wheat just coming up. Carrots are here. The whole row looks kind of like this. I don't think these will be ready in time for Thanksgiving, but we should have a good winter harvest. Here's the heatless habanero pepper plants. They are absolutely loaded with peppers. I plan to pick these and pickle them to use on sandwiches during the year. Here's the cayenne pepper plant, and look at those large peppers on that plant. It's absolutely amazing, and they're just twisting around. Here's an eggplant. I plan to pick this one today. I'm going to make a recipe by Ina Garten using eggplant. It's amazing that they're still producing, quite frankly. And here are a couple of tomato plants that are volunteer plants. I'm going to try to protect them from the freeze to see if we can get a few tomatoes. And here's our turnips. In contrast to what my neighbor said, yes, turnips do make in the fall, and check out how big these turnips are. They're absolutely amazing. There's my hand, and you can see that they are growing quite well. Turnips for Thanksgiving, I believe. Here's our purple broccoli. It's also growing quite well. I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. I've never grown purple broccoli before. Here's some ruby red mustard, and it's already gone to seed. It was quite amazing. By the time I transplanted it outside, it was already flowering. And you can see right here a flower, perhaps. It's hard to get a good angle on the flowers, but there it is. There's the flower on the mustard. Let's see. There it is, right there. There's the flowering mustard already. Actually, towards the end of the flowering. Here's some rutabaga, also going to be ready in time for Thanksgiving. It does look quite like turnips, and their greens can be eaten just like turnip greens. Here is a couple of potato plants, and these are volunteers as well. I have no idea what kind of potatoes these are. I have no clue. Also, here are some onions that are volunteer onion plants. Again, I have no clue as to what kind of onions these are, but they're volunteers. This is my azalea in the front yard. I thought it was a fitting end to this video. I hope you all have a wonderful fall. Have a wonderful week full of bountiful blossoms and blessings.